Welcome back to another video. I am back, this time with the Spider-Man No Way Home 3-pack, the long-awaited 3-pack. I'm a little late to this review, but better late than never. Let's start with Tom Holland. Peter 1. We've gotten this figure before with the original movie wave. Which at the time I thought was pretty good. It was one of my favorite figures of the year it came out in. There it is. But comparing it to now, after the movie, and seeing the differences, the paint as far as everything else, the sculpt is the same, but they even kept the gauntlets, which is inaccurate. You can take them off, but it looks a little funny. I'm not too bothered by them. But yeah, like I said, everything else is the same. Articulation, everything. It's just painted web lines. And now, for the first time, we have wall crawling hands for a movie Spider-Man. Tom Holland Spider-Man. I like this one. It's a really nice improvement. Paint wise, I would have liked some sculpt changes, but you know, it's Hasbro. There it is. Let's take a look at Peter 2 now. Tobey Maguire. Long awaited. Even before the movie, people have been wanting Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. And here he is. Some paint application, some better paint application would have been nice on the mask. The lenses aren't painted, it is 100% accurately on the sculpt, but the web lines on the figure, they're painted throughout very nicely. Got the Spire logo. Got the Spire logo on the back, which does continue, unlike some of those Spider-Verse figures. And he again has wall crawling hands, and they're unique to his Spider-Man, the kind of gripping look. Yeah, it's really nice to finally have a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the collection. A legacy Marvel character, Marvel movie, to compare him to another legacy character with Logan. That's really nice. Hopefully these two return in Secret Wars. That would be amazing. Looking forward to seeing Wolverine come back in Deadpool 3. But those are those two were definitely the icons before the MCU started. Now let's move on to Peter 3, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. And as everyone knows already, this is without doubt the best figure from the set. Look at the head sculpt, like, that captures that almost exactly like Andrew's mask. Web lines are even smaller, and they're painted perfectly still, almost perfectly. You got the logo, and of course, double jointed and pinless, and he does have the torso swivel and the ab crunch. Forgot to mention that on Tobey Maguire too, he has that. He's got wall crawling hands too. and they do have the web shooter sculpted on there, which is nice. Yeah, you can get these guys in some great articulation, great poses, like the box shows. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite figures from the year, and probably this period as far as movie figures go. Yeah, that one looks great. They all look really good. Yeah, show that diaphragm cut for Tobey. Some nice movement there for those two. Tom Holland does not get that, unfortunately, since he is using the old, just the ab crunch and then the waist swivel. And get in the stand. Nope. Yep. There we have him. All three Spider-Man from No Way Home, and then to compare, here's Doctor Strange from the movie. Which, these are basically the only figures we got for this movie that are accurate. But we do know there's supposed to be a No Way Home movie wave this year in December. And that's going to probably have these three again with unmasked heads. All of them do have kind of a cut right here on the neck, separate from the sculpt, so that's probably what they're going to do. We're all going to buy them too, but hopefully we get all the villains. I think there's supposed to be a deluxe Doc Ock with like bendy wire tentacles, which sounds pretty good. I'm definitely looking forward to that. But as of right now, this is pretty much all we got from the movie, minus the J. Jonah Jameson and the other Spider-Man suits. But it's a start, almost 2 years after the movie came out. Forgot to mention that they all come with these web lines, which we've seen those for many years now. And they all come with the whips and the fists hands. But yeah, you will probably see these two, maybe even all three, on the top 10 list of the year. Definitely Andrew. He'll be very high on the list, possibly number 1. But yeah, that is my review, brief recap or overview of the Spider-Man No Way Home 3-pack with Peter 1, Peter 2, Peter 3, or Integrated Suit Spider-Man, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.